So Marcel, what's up, man?
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the
Yeah, the
Delaware
dome.
Blue Hens and the North Dakota State Bison. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Blue Hens will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A little release to the back. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This offense has it with really good field position. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
To the air on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, the kicker was trying to put his team on the board and break this 0-0 tie. Just didn't have enough leg to get it.
The run inside. It's Scott. There's some room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Options galore here. Second and just a few inches. Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now to try to get a score on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the play. It's intercepted.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right.
And he's in. Touchdown, North Dakota. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Taking the field now, Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Hens. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebackers. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw it, Hayes. Takes the easy one to the back.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And, man, it's nice to have a running back that you can do that. 3rd and inches, you're thinking run as it is, but you're not getting to the running back that way. He sneaks out of the backfield, throws the football. He does the rest, picks up the big first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone.
The ball's out on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Listen, I love the individual effort by this punt returner, and he's trying to make guys miss. He's trying to make a big play for his team, but you cannot put the ball on the ground. You just now gave the ball right back to the opponent after your defense forced it.
Fuck damn, bro.
All by himself down the middle. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Running inside, it's Scott. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Hayes. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Silver. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. the gun, wants to pass. Connection to the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start to feel like they need to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gets the back moving.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground. As you start to settle into games as a play caller, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space.
That's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a huge play.
He had some fucking bullshit this whole fucking game. God damn.
Swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Silver. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 27.
What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Hayes. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Now across the 15 at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. The run inside. It's Silver. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. Flying out to the left. The 20. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Delaware. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
He'll lose return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. We've reached the 2-minute.
Bro, these animations are fucking ridiculous. I can't play with this shit. This is ridiculous. These are fucking handouts.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Fires to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs after the completion.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hayes. On the run, still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Scott. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. We love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Are you hardwired? Are you hardwired? Yeah, it was just a
Welcome to
game.
North Dakota State
Yeah.
Stadium. Noon on a Saturday and a perfect time for this showdown. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The ball is teed up and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. Touchdown! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, man. It's 7-0 to start this one. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running inside. It's Roberts. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. Finds his man down the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. The run inside. It's Roberts. Got enough for the first. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Silver inside the 40. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Man, you blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
On the ground, it's Silver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target. On the in-breaking route, got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the issue.
It'll be 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Hunt is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Floating away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Quick strike complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times, now 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to take off. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Running inside. It's Scott.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Snagged in the middle, it's Collins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Ready. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. Man, a defender missed. Snags it, and there's running room. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to run, it's Scott. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, but this guy can cover. You saw a great example of it with that running game.
Up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, a first half turnover.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Graves. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The run inside. It's Silver. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Breaks the tackle. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
On target over the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
And they tacked on the extra point. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. Scott. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Not enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Listen, we knew as soon as that shit was fucking restarting because his fucking game crashed that this shit was over. We were coming back. Because the shit that was happening in that first fucking game was bullshit. We fumbled 3 times and threw 2 fucking interceptions that shouldn't have been interceptions. There was no reason that game was going the way it should have went. The game crashed because it was fucking up. It was cheating. It knew it. That's the only reason why the game crashed. It knew that that shit was a shitty-ass product. And it needed to crash. It needed to restart. He played a great game, but he just not the same conversation that should be happening right now. This is how it should have went from the beginning. And now I'm getting all the fucking stats and shit that won't even fucking matter.
And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic.
We would have had it too.
That
That's just so dumb.
Easy completion for the quarterback.
Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
It's also why I don't like sitting in a game chat with somebody. I don't like hearing them as well. That shit just messes with my fucking mindset as well.
The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Like, how do you let that shit happen? Makes no sense. You play it underneath, and you get fucking broke off.
But finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish.
Come on now, you ain't getting that on me. God damn. Night and day, different fucking ball game. There's levels to it.
And he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Pressure coming.
Why? Tell me why I'm staring at R1 up the fucking seam and I just don't want to throw it.
This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Trojans looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. And now we take a